Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Batman, issue number 6. Take a look at this column cover right here. Now, where we last left off on Batman, he had been captured by the Court of Owls, held against his will for well over a week in a labyrinth, and he has had no food, no water, no equipment, no gadgets, and slowly stalked by the assassin known as Talon, who works for the Court of Owls. Now, at the end of issue 5, the assassin, Talon, strikes Batman. He stabs Batman through the back and leaves Batman to die. In this issue, we pick up with Talon presenting Batman to the Court of Owls, saying that he will assassinate him in any way they choose. However, one of the Court of Owls members, who is actually a little girl, wants Talon to kind of punish Batman more. And so Talon does. He breaks Batman's bones, beats him up, kicks him, punches him, pushes Batman's body to the limits with the punishment that he is dishing out. And as this is going on, slowly Batman is losing it. He's had no food, he has no water, he hasn't been able to rest. He has been without sleep. His body is giving away. But something happens. Batman decides that he's not going to go out this way. He's not going to die sitting down. That he is the Batman. And that he is going to fight back. And so he does. But for the Batman, is it a little too little? A little too late? I mean, Batman has been without all the necessities to keep up his strength. He's going up against someone that's primed for battle. Well, just going to have to read and see. Let's get into the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. Good. First good is that I really like how this issue goes from the downfall of the character to him rising up. Now, it may not be a successful rise up. For all we know, Batman loses. It could be a bad ending for him. Maybe he gets put into a predicament that he doesn't want to be in. Maybe he doesn't escape. Maybe he finds out there's more Talons to fight. However, the fact that Batman is going to rise up and he's going to stand up and fight. He is going to be the Batman that we all know and love, despite the fact that he's been put through hell. That is something I like to see. I like to see characters tested and pushed to their limits. I like to see them be put at their very worst, at their most darkest despair moment, and then fight back, because that is what they are. They are heroes. They are people we can look up to, because in their darkest hour, they are willing to do what needs to be done to fight back. Great message sent in this book. The art is interestingly done in this book. Greg Capullo continues to give kind of a what is happening in Batman's head kind of sense. In the previous issue, we don't know what's real and what's not, what Batman is seeing and what is really actually there. However, in this issue, we get that too, but from a different way. For example, when Batman starts to fight back, he comes off as more of a monster, which we can perceive that what Bruce is seeing is actually him being the Dark Knight that he is. So the art really dictates the story, and to kind of marry the art and the story together in such a way is very well done. The action scenes are nice in this. I mean, it is great combat, and it's not just punch, kick, punch, kick. We see a lot of dirty fighting in this. Talon takes a camera and smashes it off Batman's head. Batman kicks Talon right to the groin. They go back and forth with each other, and it is just a slugfest. To quote JR, it is a slobber knocker. But it is quite a fight scene to be seen here. And it leads off on a huge cliffhanger, which leads into the Night of Owl storyline that is going to be happening in some time. Bad. I can't really say that's anything bad about this issue. Just like all the other issues that we've been having, this has been a phenomenal issue. Let's talk about something real quickly before I get into whether or not you should get it. Favoritism, fanboyism, biasness, nostalgia. All these together. What are they? If someone is a fan of something, they tend to favor it no matter how good or bad it is. For example, say you're a fan of Final Fantasy. Your life, your childhood was defined by Final Fantasy VII. Cloud, Sephiroth, Tifa, everyone. That was your game. And by hook or crook, because you're a fanboy of it, because of the nostalgic that it gives you, because of the favoritism you give it, you're going to give it a free pass on a lot of things. I know a lot of Final Fantasy VII fans that played Crisis Core and said it was a fantastic game, where in reality it's a subpar game at best. That's because they have favoritism and biasness towards the game. There's nothing wrong with it. All of us have biasness in their lives. I have biasness in my life. Nostalgia plays a big factor too. Now you're probably wondering why I'm bringing this up. Well, it's because, as I said, I can be biased towards stuff. But I like to think when I'm doing my reviews that I'm not biased. When I say something's good, it's good. And if something is bad, I'll call it out on being bad. And that goes for Batman too. If Batman is doing fantastically well, I'm going to say he's doing fantastically well. And if he's doing bad, I'm going to say he's doing bad. I'm not going to be biased towards Batman just because he's my favorite character. I am going to call it right down the middle. In saying that, Batman issue number 6 is another fantastic issue, and it's another reason why Batman is the best comic to come out of the New 52. Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo are just hitting it out of the ballpark. It is great. It is fantastic. There's nothing wrong with this issue. And I keep on wanting to see more. So in saying that, I'm going to end this review here. 5 out of 5 stars, Batman, issue number 6. Pick it up. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.